Yeah, sorry guys. I'm wondering what the hell happened because not for nothing, that was not supposed to happen. So, turn display capture again and hope for the best that it runs again this time. So, that was weird. So, let's go. We're just gonna run right into it. No introduction, no bullshit. So, uh, also, we're gonna close this. So, I think having less windows will be a good narrative. So, in my luck, it doesn't hold on. Watch, it's not gonna run. May actually do the same bullshit, so. One can hope. I think I'm fourth. Oh! So there is a God. Okay, so we've. Okay, so. Ooh. It's a little glitchy on my end. I may have to fix the graphical quality, so hold on. Until setup video settings. Alright, refresh rate. Aspect ratio, refresh rate, texture quality. We're gonna have to load that damn texture quality low. Enhanced graphics, maybe turn that off. And then I'll solve it. So, yep. Okay. Let's go back to, we need to hit escape. We're gonna hit quit the windows. Yeah, hit quit the windows. Now we know that that will restart the game. Because before it was having like texture issues. So let's go to here. Lego Batman launcher. And exit. Let's try that. Okay, guys, this is something we're gonna have to tinker with, given the fact that this is a old software, and also the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. So, mm, long time about that. So, I do not have time for this. So, alright. So for the best of that, fixes the graphics. Fixes it to a certain degree. So, how's that look, guys? I mean, how's it look? It looks a lot better, honestly. Honestly, I don't like the ideology of it. So let's go to video options. Let's go to video settings. Oh, effects settings. May that be something. Shadows. Turn that off. Turn bloom off. Turn off shadows. Okay, so let's hit accept. Maybe I'll fix the ideology of it, right? That bloom will maybe fix it. So. Okay, so video settings. Refresh rate should be at. Is that really all they have? So, aspect ratio. So, screen resolution. Oh, yeah, screen resolution should be a little bit higher than that unit. That's the screen resolution we wanted right there. That's our go-to. So, this is our screen resolution we want. I would hope. So, accept. So, how does that look for a screen? Any better? It looks a little bit better, but at the same time, I don't like it. So, it's very weird. So, now how does it look on screen? It looks a lot better for some reason. That's weird. It's a little better, but eesh, no. Let's go to a different screen resolution. So we're gonna go to the RGB 800 by 600. So that actually might be better. So I think that's actually one of the most recommended ones. So let's try that. Alright, let's try that. Side back. Alright. Alright, is that the most recommended one? Because if so, it's a lot better. That looks semi-better. Now, what if we turned on enhanced graphics with that? So let's see, options, videos. Let's turn on, let's turn on high quality at least. And let's see if that helps. Let's hit back. Okay, let's see if that helps. There we go. And that being the case. Alright. No. So, sorry guys, tinkering with it. Make sure everything runs smoothly, so. Alright. Still got that weird glitch at the beginning. Okay. So does that run a little better? I mean, it's not entirely a bad thing. It seems to run a lot better, but the problem is I don't know. I don't like it. So, yeah, fuck it. It's as good as we're gonna get it. So, that beginning bit is like where it starts running glitchy, but I think we've got it to run as best as we could. So, as much as I'd want it to run better, when it does that, we'll upscale the building bit. So let's hit new game. So. I'm so glad we get to skip that 100%. So. Seems to be running on stream pretty good. Not 100%, but. The fact that this game did. Dude, this game is so old, like, this is class. Poor Clayface gets a bad end of the deal. I hate that shit. Actor Basil Carlo turned into the murderous Clayface, the creature shape-changing protoplasm. He now possesses incredible strength and can transform his clay-like body into any form. Isn't that just lovely? So. I love that the game's running on the smooth at least. So we'll see how well the game itself runs once we get into the gameplay. So. Frickin' Robin. Frickin' Boy Wonder bullshit, eh? How's that running? The fact that he just got whomped on. Nice combo moves. Hey. And the game's running really well. Awesome. That was the goal. Is that to get the game running well enough. So that was the giggly, biggly, diggly goal. 100%. So, because when we ran this on Restream, it ran like utter crapola. Just a heads up, guys. All right. Oh, great. Alright, y'all are fine. So, Up. Alright. That's how that works. The unfortunate thing is that we don't have Superman in this, so we can't build fast. So, grapple. Huh? Okay. Nice. Nice. This game, I am actually glad I restarted this, given the fact that, well, because we had such a piss poor gameplay when we first started this, it is best we start with the basics, you know. Oh, I forgot about the damn controls and shit. Hey. Oh, well, that worked a lot better than when I first played it. Leap of faith. So, alright. Let's hit that battering. Alright, that's how we do it. Huh? Battering again. Oh. You leave her alone, then. Alright, so let's blink out. So we gotta zoom up. Doink. Okay. Hey, yo. That's one way to take care of bad dudes. This is crazy. So we can actually redo our abusing Alfred short, because we did the abusing the mistreating Alfred short, because I think a lot of us when we first played this Lego Batman game, we beat the crap out of Alfred Pennyworth in the Batcave when we first played this, because y'all know I went doubt for the life of me that there were some people that played this that didn't take pleasure in that sort of privilege in this game to beat the crap out of Alfred in the Batcave. Obviously in this game only, because other games you can't do that via Batman, so. Now, can we possibly take those out now? No, those aren't highlightable. That's highlightable. That's surprising that the fan's highlightable. You know, the whole time I played this, I didn't realize that fan you could break. Yeah, I didn't even realize you could break the fans in this. That's crazy. So, I had no idea you could destroy the fans in this game. Those fans. I'm actually gonna select Robin because he can actually type rope it and is able to grab the things. Oh! I see you. Yeah, I see you. Boink. Oh shit. Now hold on. Y'all is playing with a full deck. Alright. Type rope. Oh, I can do it. I didn't. That's another thing I didn't know, is that when you're playing as Robin, you can type rope across with Robin. So. It's another thing I didn't realize in this game. There are so many things that I had zero idea about in this game, so. There's a lot. There was 100% a lot. So. Ah. crap. Oh, we didn't even get to that. Damn it. So, that was a blue stud I wanted. Oh, get what you pay for. Or what they call you reap what you sow. So. I got the demolition suit. Not that we. Yeah, we killed that guy off. So. Oh, the demolition suit is what's required for this. I'm gonna wipe my eye off. So, God, this is the game I remember so much. So, now it's at this. Put 2. So we killed 2 birds with 1 stone, eh? There. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So, well, technically we're not killing 2 birds with 1 stone, given the fact that we just, you know. Oh, shit. Okay. Boink. Oh. Oh, wait, that's not shiny. So. How's that? That does that in. And I blow upable. A bat bomb. You know, I commented on a short and someone said, go figure, no one wants George Clooney Batman. Well, you know something? George Clooney was not too bad as a Batman, in my opinion, so. He wasn't, again, I will agree to the fact that he wasn't, like, the best bomb, that he wasn't the bomb.com Batman, that he wasn't the greatest Batman, what they call a variant, but he was one of the Batman I grew up with, so y'all need to stop judging me for wanting, yep, and my game's glitching, so, y'all need to stop judging me that I loved George Clooney growing up as a Batman. He was one of my childhood favorites, so yeah, it's not my fault I have my nostalgia, you know. I want to make sure there's nothing that is blow upable back here that we forgot. So, because a lot of times, you know, there's ways to get studs, and you know, when I first play this game, my goal in life in this game is to get all the studs, get true hero. That's the first goal. And hey, Cosmo, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in, buds. Cosmo's probably like, dude, why are you playing this again? It's like, well, the game didn't run very good the first time, so because we were doing it on Restream, and Restream is a shitty way to stream games, especially this one. So, but how you doing? How you doing, Cosmo? What's he saying? Let's pause. I finally catch your lives. Yeah, you're fine, but dude, again, it's not like I'm forcing you or expecting you to catch me live, dude. Just so we're clear on that. Right? I don't want you to force yourself to come to my lives if you're worried about me being upset about you not catching my lives. Please understand, I am not upset if you don't come to my lives. So I miss you, lovely bird. I miss you too, buddy. 100%. Just know, like, you don't have to feel obligated to be here, you know. You know I love you either way. When you, like, Cosmo, when you have shit... Oops. Never mind. But real quick, Cosmo, if you've got things to do, brother, by all means, take care of yourself before you, before you take care of me, you know? Love you, buddy. But I love being with you. Well, that's... Wait, hold on, I didn't read the first part. But I love being with you. And that's fine. I don't mind you being here. All I'm saying is, don't feel like you have to be here all the time. What I'm saying is, cause I don't know if you get my meaning, but I mean, don't feel like, Oh wait, was there a buffer, buddy? All I'm saying is don't feel like it's like a requirement to be here is all I'm saying. Like, you are welcome here 100%. It's just, again, we got 100%, you know, don't feel like you have to be obligated to be here just because, you know. But, Cosmo, I love you being here regardless. So, just so we're clear on that, I 100% love you being here, buddy. There's no doubt about that. So. God, trying way too hard. Well, hello. Glad you catch the meal play. Glad you caught me playing Time Splitters Future Perfect starting the week, playing something destructive. Yeah, 100%, buddy. I love Cosmo. You want my honestly? I love you when you're destructive. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I still love you regardless. So I love anyone when they start the week destructive. You know, destruction is the devil's. Not really the devil's. It's a man's most disguised pleasure, and people tend not to think of it as pleasure. They think of it as a way of dealing with their anger poorly. But me, being like you, I 100% believe it was 100% a perfect way to deal with such anger is to, you know, start off the week by kicking ass and taking names. 100%. So, oh boy. So, there's no doubt about that. I think that what you did to start the week was perfect. So, Times for its Future Perfect, even though a PS2 game, I felt it aged pretty well. Yeah, 100%. Like, and again, Cosmo, while we're on the subject, I didn't have Time Splitters growing up. That was not one of the games I played growing up. But believe it or not, we did have a PS2. We had a PS2, but it was not one of the games we had. So, ooh, that guy got launched into a window 100%. So. And the guy's behind a wall, so. Lego Batman. Hell yes, Owen Roberts boss fights. How are you doing? You did mention you used to own a copy of Hunting Ground. Yes, that we did. But I never played it. It was something my siblings played. Because you gotta remember, I was a young pup. I was young back in the early 2000s. My gram had a significant ban for me to be playing. Ban against me playing a Haunting Ground or any game like Haunting Ground. That was one of those games I was not allowed to play because my gram felt it was inappropriate for some of my age at the time. So, just so we get a heads up. So, I never seen a copy of that game over here in Spain. It's considered pretty rare. Yeah, 100%. Because certain games don't show up in Spain. So, as well as other places, you know. Haunting Ground being one of them. So. Boink. Oh, y'all is trying way too hard. But yeah, Haunting Ground was a good game. It's just, you know, an Owen Roberts boss fight. How are you? Welcome in. Mr. Boss Fights, how you doing? Okay, so we need to use this techie thing. Alright, nice. They even give us a trail of studs. Alright, so we're gonna need to... Oh. So I'm going to zoom this way. Assume my right to party. So we're going to need to hold on. If I know my rights, it's to get across here. So I need to get in there. Where's the bunny? Oh, buddy. There are studs back here. Damn it! I wasted my chance to get studs. Oh, but we did get 2 here all together, so. Regardless, that was awesome. It's okay, miss. It's okay. Don't feel bad. Haunting Ground is a spirit. Hold on, I gotta read this. Okay, place up my glasses so I can read this properly. Haunting Ground is the spirit, or a spiritual successor to Clock Tower. Originally was going to be called Clock Tower 4, but changed it to Haunting Ground because of Clock Tower 3 failure. It plays similar to Clock Tower. 100%. Actually, if you think about it, when you're going up against one of the bosses, this is what I remember from Haunting Ground, okay? Is that when you're going up against one of the bosses, the guy that resembles the girl in the games, resemble Fiona's, that's the girl you play as, Fiona. The guy that resembles Fiona's father in the game, or as she calls him, Daddy, because that's exactly what she calls him, because, again, Britain and all that. I guess that's what girls used to call their fathers back in the day, Daddy or whatever. I don't know. But the guy that represents her father, you go up against him, and he's actually part of the boss battles in a tower of some sort. So, a tower of some sort. This is a game that needs to come to PS Store as PS Classics. Heck, even as a remaster, 100%. That game was prime back in the day. So, here's the thing. And this is probably just stretching my opinion a little bit, but I still think they should make a PC remaster of it. Like the PC remaster of the PC remaster of Haunting Ground should be a thing, because I've never played it and I kind of want to tap in, because that's one of those games I never got to experience, and I kind of feel bad, 100%. Bombs away, idiot. To get for standing by there, dude. I'm gonna need to blow these guys up. Oh, that's the wrong area. So, oh shit. So we're gonna need to blink these guys on. Set. Okay, we're gonna need to take these guys out. Preferably. There. Solves that issue. Okay. Nice. Now, I know I can blow these up, right? Alright, that's one way to deal with it. Ah, that's where the hidden brick was. So. Oh, hold on, guys. I need to set these. Oh, they're attacking the woman. You leave that woman alone. Sorry, guys. Being distracted. Alright, guys. Hold on. I got to complete this level real quick. Yep. There. There we go. Alright, so let me just read through the chat real quick. I guess there's a way to use PS2 emulator and try that way, but there's a but in there. My issue is I really don't know, again, I really don't know how, stupid thing. I really am not 100% sure how to use the PS2 emulators, because again, the ones for PC are weird. They have a weird construct, so. there's a weird thing with PS2 emulators on the PC because one, you need a proper what they call BIOS file, and it's weird. It's 100% weird. So, and then of course after that, you also need other means of getting the game emulated. It's like weird. So, but if it ever gets to that point, 100%, I will emulate the game. So, my issue is that this was a game. Again, this was a game that came out on PS2. And I'm not 100% if they actually do have what they call a, because there was a little rumor again, and again y'all can quote me on this. There was a rumor I heard about there being a GameCube version of the game, and if there is, I'm gonna quote me on it. Otherwise, don't. So let's go back to the Batcave. So. Because it was a GameCube version, at least what I saw. But, you know. So, let's go ahead and hit save. Yes. So, oh, wait, hold on. Raiders says, I mean, PS1 and Nintendo 64 games work fine on my phone. PS2 games, on the other hand, it depends on the game. For example, Clock Tower 3 and RE Outbreak work fine on the phone. Fatal Frame, however, had trouble working. Yeah, that makes sense, 100%. So, but yeah, there was an ideology that there was a GameCube version of Haunting Ground. But again, the Haunting Ground was said to be a PS2 exclusive or a PlayStation exclusive, so I'm not 100%. So, because I saw like ROMs and stuff for a GameCube version of it, so. I mean, I can look it up later and do the research later, but I'm not 100%, so. Regardless, Jesus Christ. How long have we been live? We've been live for Haunting Ground on GameCube? Yeah, I'm not even joshing you, Cosmo. I was looking at the ROMs, my usual ROM site, and also where I get my emulation ROMs, and I do get them legally, not illegally. I get them legally, because there's ways of getting them legally, versus other means. So, sorry, I had to get rid of Alfred for a moment there, but my official ROM site I go to get them legally, and also coincidentally I've seen ROMs for Haunting Grounds on my other ROM site that I usually use, which is Internet Archive. It's crazy. So, but I'll look into it, and Cosmo, I will update you on it. I may just make a short or something to kind of touch base on it, regardless. So, okay. But with that being said, guys, we have played this for 33 minutes. I need to. Oh, hold on. Let me just finish this. Cosmo says he just checked it. Only came out for PS2 in the year 2005, same year than PS2 version of RE4 came out, which affected Haunting Ground sales because everyone was playing RE4 at the same time. Okay, thank you for streaming retro. Oh, 100%, buddy, and I'll look into it with the Haunting Ground thing. But now that you're telling me the information, I'm just not going to look into anything regarding Haunting Ground GameCube, because what that tells me is it's a ROM hack, and I'm not involving myself with that. So, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to end off our gameplay before we log off Lego Batman with a few minutes of abusing Alfred. So. That way we have something to clip. So, because we meant to redo our clippings of this. So. Oh, I suck at this. So, what? Never gets old abusing Alfred. Anytime we get the chance, we hit up Alfred. So, all right. The fact of there we go. And I think that's gonna be the end of our law abusive train. So let's hit quick. Poor Alfred. Hey, before I end my little thing here, and everyone sit tight. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Anyone who has ever played this game on PS2 as a child growing up has always 100% every time has taken swings at Alfred in the Batcave in this game. There's not a day in my life where I don't see anyone playing this, and there's not one person I have or have not seen not or has taken a swing at Alfred. So that's not something that someone doesn't do in this game. Like there plenty of gamers who play this have taken their sarcastic joy in beating the crap out of Alfred's Lego character in this. So, all right. So this is not there's no justice in not messing with Alfred in this game, at least. Now, real quick, just to touch base. If this were any other like regular Batman game, don't try to mess with Alfred because we all know what that homeboy Alfred does behind closed doors. He's a damn martial art expert. We all know this. Like y'all see the actual Batman animated series, and you see Alfred. He's not just a helpless butler. That man is trained almost like military trained. So don't. If you play any other Batman games that are not Lego, don't mess with Alfred because that boy is military trained. But when it comes to Lego Alfred, be my guest. Alright guys, take care. Real quick, we will be live here soon, so